Welcome back to ReddyControls. In this video, we'll learn about how assignments and expressions work in structured text step by step using Studio 5000. We'll start with simple assignments, then build expressions using math, relational operators, and logical operations, and I'll show you common beginner mistakes along the way. If you're coming from ladder logic, structured text can feel strict and unforgiving. I remember when I first switched to structured text, even simple logic wouldn't compile, and it wasn't obvious why. Once I understood the assignments and expressions, everything clicked. That's exactly what I want to help you with today. Let's start with the foundations, which is assignment. An assignment stores a value into a variable using this colon and equal to symbol, or an operator, colon or equal to operator. For example, we have motor underscore run, a value of 1 is being assigned to that, and a value of 1500 is being assigned to this speed underscore RPM variable. You can read this as motor run gets 1. In Studio 5000, 1 is equal to a boolean true, 0 is equal to a false. The key rule is simple. The data type on the left must match the value or expression on the right. What is an expression? An expression is anything that gets evaluated and produces a result. Structured text always evaluates the expression first and then assigns the result, like count plus 1 or temperature less than 100 or photo I and not fall. These are all expressions that will be evaluated first and then it will assign the result. For example, let's look at an arithmetic expression. This is an arithmetic expression where total count is good count plus reject counts. The expression is evaluated first and then it is stored. Similarly, another expression where efficiency is good count times 100.0 divided by total count. The decimal dot 0 forces the real math. Then we'll talk about relational operators. Relational operators compare values and always return a bool. For example, high temperature greater than high limit, even though these are numbers, the result is a true or false. When this temperature is greater than high limit, a value of 1 will be assigned to the high temp alarm. Now let's talk about logical operators. Logical operators verify if multiple conditions are true or false, and the result is always a bool. In Studio 5000, as we said earlier, true evaluates to 1, false evaluates to 0. Common logical operators are AND. Common logical operators are, we'll just type here, AND, or XOR, and NOT, right? These are the common logical operators. For example, we have if photo I, then, right? This statement says check the photo I if the photo I is true, right? And you could always say if not of photo I, then that means it inverts the condition when the photo I is not made. And we can combine and comparisons. For example, if photo I and temperature is less than 100, both conditions should be true, must be true here. That's the and comparison. And this statement here is a or and comparison, which is if photo I 1 or temperature less than 100, then that means only one condition needs to be true. XOR is another logical operator where XOR is true only when exactly one condition is true. So the way how the XOR works is XOR is useful when you want to detect a mismatch. Let me put something here. So the way how XOR works is if both the exactly only one of the inputs should be true, that's when XOR will be true, right? XOR is useful when you want to detect, let's use a multi-line, is useful when you want to detect mismatch, right? Say you have two photo eyes. If you have two sensors, they should normally agree. XOR tells you when they don't agree. That means if one photo eye says, if you have two photo eyes pointing at a box or a product moving, and you want to make sure they are not mismatched, you use an XOR condition. That means mismatch fault becomes true only when the two signals disagree. And logical operators can also, logical assignment can also have no if you just want to do basic stuff like open command. If you want to do open command, like open command is photo I and photo I1 and photo I2 are made, that would open a devoter example, right? Key rule: relational operators creates bool, logical operators combine bool, the result is still a bool, right? That's the main point here we wanted to understand, is both relational and logical operators result is still a bool. Now let's look at some of the common beginner mistakes, right? Some of the common beginner mistakes is are like this. So sometimes we might just do speed underscore RPM to be true, which is an invalid because speed underscore RPM is a different data type than a bool data type. That's when we get an invalid. And sometimes we also see a ratio result being 0 because of an integer division and using a integer or a DINT on the ratio data type. Correct way to do is emphasize a 1.0 divided by 2.0. That will make the ratio a real. Integers are used in this all through. I've been saying integers for teaching for clarity only, but in real production code prefer DINT for counters and math. Everything you learned applies exactly the same. In the next video, we'll use these expressions inside a if and a case logic. If you like this video and it's adding some value, please like, subscribe, and leave a question. Your questions often become the next video. Most of my videos looking at the analytics, 90% of the people who are watching are not subscribing. So please subscribe to my channel. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything. But that gives a great motivation in keep making videos like this. Thank you. Until then, see you in the next video. Bye.